What's good, peeps? Thanks always for passing by the channel. Much appreciated. Hit that subscribe button if you guys are new. Don't forget as well, please, to like and share the video. And you can support the channel as well now. I do have a Patreon account. The link is in the description. All right, I feel like it might be too dark in here. But again, I've tried to turn this light off because I read a few comments on, I think, the last video. And a few people said it was a bit too bright. So again, we're just trying out things here. Just playing about. Bear with me. We will get this lighting correct, trust me. There's no one more frustrated than me when I see the videos and I don't like the way I want it to look. Although I do think we're making improvements. You guys, if you've been watching the channel for a while, you might remember the wall was white and it just looked a bit off. And it's funny because I painted the wall this color, what would you call it? Midnight blue. And few people were complaining. They're not complaining anymore. So bear with me, we will get this lighting and this scene I'm trying to create right. All right, update, Saudi Arabia. Hotel booked, flights booked, visas here. We're going to Saudi Arabia on Monday, get there Tuesday. Can't wait. So we're going to spend 5 days there. Yes, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, back on Sunday. Can't wait. Very, very excited. I feel like I'm under pressure to deliver as much content as possible, right? You're spending money to go out there. You want to try and get, if you can, that money back, right? You don't want to go out there to lose money, but yeah, regardless, I am excited to be over there for what I think is going to be something special. I really do. Again, it's different from your usual fight cards in America or the UK. This is a bit different, so we'll see. Eddie Hearn is saying it's going to be a spectacular show. They're going to put on something crazy for the fans. Let's see what they do over there. Can't wait. All right, let's talk Carl Frampton. Sorry. I'm filming this early in the morning. This is my wake-up coffee. Let's talk Carl Frampton, the Jackal, who returns to the ring this Saturday. I feel like it's kind of gone unnoticed, if I'm honest with you. Maybe because he's not headlining. Or maybe it's because he's been out the ring for so long. We last saw Carl Frampton in the ring against Josh Warrington. When was that? December 2018. So it has been nearly a year since Carl Frampton was in the ring. And obviously he lost that fight. He was supposed to come back, I think it was July or August, but had that freak accident. Don't know if you guys remember the story where he was sitting, I think it was in a hallway, and something dropped on his arm and I think fractured his arm. So that postponed that fight. That fight eventually got cancelled. And now he takes on a new opponent on Saturday on the undercard. I've got the card here. It's a pretty decent card. An undercard that Top Rank are putting on. Card will be headlined, I think, I'm not 100% sure about this, but I think it's Carlos Adames versus Patrick Teixeira, which is a decent little fight, super welterweight. Oscar Valdez jumps up a weight. He takes on Andres Gutierrez. Then Carl Frampton versus Tyler Mcreary. We'll talk about that fight, obviously. The unbeaten Arnold Barboza Jr. takes on William Silva for an NABF Junior Super Lightweight title. These NABFs, is this the equivalent? Is it equivalent to like a British title? Someone help me out here. Adam Lopez takes on Luis Corla. Again, another NABF title. That's a junior featherweight. And then you've got some prospects. You've got Andy Hirioka, 14-0. And Brian Mendoza, 18-0. And Gildo Vianello, 5-0. So a decent card, right? Decent little fight card. So yeah, this will be Carl Frampton's first fight in nearly a year. There was some talk about him possibly retiring after the Josh Warrington fight. I think he even mentioned it. But I'm happy he didn't. I think there's still one more run in there, right? One more run to a world title fight. But it all starts on Saturday night. It's been a solid career from Carl Frampton. Commonwealth champion, European champion. I think then he fought for one of those international belts. Then got the full world title. Unified it against Scott Quigg. That was a great fight. Great atmosphere, everything. Then jumped up a weight class, fought Leo Santa Cruz, won that belt, majority decision, so became a 2-weight world champion. Had the rematch, lost that, majority decision. There was a lot of talk for maybe about a year and a half about a trilogy. That never happened. It might still happen, but obviously he's got to do the business on Saturday. Lost that. And then he had fights against Luke Jackson and Nonito Donaire. It's funny, we were all, I say we, I certainly wasn't, but a lot of people were critiquing the Donaire fight, that Donaire's over the hill, Donaire's done. And now look at what Donaire done against Nue, right? He didn't win, but I mean, the performance he put up, although he went down a weight class or 2 weight classes, regardless, I think Frampton should get more respect from that Donaire performance. And then obviously he had to fight against Josh Warrington, lost that, and now here he is Saturday night against Tyler Mcreary. As soon as I saw the picture, I didn't know Tyler Mcreary, I'm not going to pretend I did, but as soon as I saw the picture, I knew the face. I was like, I know this face. And I knew the face because I've always seen him hanging around Robert Easter, Broner, Javante Davis. He's kind of part of that crew. He is unbeaten. 17 fights, 16 wins, 1 draw. I did watch his last fight on YouTube. It is on YouTube. Go and check it out. It was an 8-rounder. But that was at 130 pounds. He did say that he's struggling to make the 126 limit, that it's hard for him. So he was more comfortable going to 130. He does fight Carl Frampton at 126. So the weight might be a problem, but these are the chances you've got to take, right? This is a big opportunity for him. He's like 5'9". He's very tall, very rangy. So he's going to have height and reach over Carl Frampton, but that's never really been a problem for Carl Frampton. Carl Frampton is a small guy. At Super Bantam, I thought it was small. I think he's small at feather. So I don't think the height and reach is going to be too much of a problem. He just needs to get inside that jab and start to work the body of Mcreary, and it's a long torso to start working. Mcreary's fight that he did have last, I think it was in July, was a split decision win. I've watched it a couple of times. He did win it, but it wasn't the greatest performance, right? He's a good boxer, but I don't think he's not got the power. But then again, nor is Carl Frampton. I don't think he's snappy enough with his punches, and I don't think he's a slick boxer. So he's a good boxer, and he will be just a good boxer as far as I'm concerned. I will give him a bit of leeway in the sense that the opponent he was fighting, I think that was the 3rd change. So you only found out about this opponent 2 weeks prior, and that can mess up your preparation. So let's give him a bit of a leeway for that. Look, this is the opportunities that these guys are waiting for. There's hundreds of Tyler Mcrearys out there that have not got the opportunity on the big stage. This is it. This is his almost world title fight. He beats Carl Frampton, who everyone's talking about possibly fighting for a world title. Then he won't be far away either. He won't be far away. So let's see what he can do. I guess the prize for Carl Frampton is getting in the winning column, which is important. But the bigger prize is Jamel Herring. Jamel Herring's said that he's open to fighting Carl Frampton. Carl Frampton said he's open to moving up a weight class, like it will be historic, right? Him going for a belt at another weight class, so it'll be potentially a 3-weight world champion. There is a chance that fight happens in Ireland. Jamel Herring said he wants $1 million. He might be able to get it. He might be able to get it. If it happens over here, then it might go on BT Sports box office. So he might get that money. Jamel Herring's 34 as well. He's never had a big payday himself, so he'll be looking for a payday, and he might get one out of Carl Frampton. But it all comes to how Carl Frampton performs Saturday night. Remember, we're talking nearly a year out the ring. That's coming off a loss. The hand injury as well. So there's a lot of things to deal with psychologically going into this fight. But Carl Frampton's experienced enough to get the job done. And I expect him to get the job done as well. But again, Tyler Mcreary's been waiting for an opportunity like this. He is long. He is rangy. If he stays on the outside, it might be difficult for Carl Frampton to get in. This is not the same speedy Carl Frampton like it was, I don't know, 6-7 years ago. I think Carl Frampton started to slow down a lot as well. But experience should count for something in this game. And I think he'll have enough experience to get maybe a unanimous decision, maybe 8 rounds to 4. Wait, is it a 10-rounder or a 12-rounder? I think it might be a 10-rounder. If so, then maybe 7 rounds to 3, Carl Frampton. But what do you guys make of it? Have you guys seen Tyler Mcreary? Again, a few of his fights are on YouTube, so you can watch it. What do you make of Carl Frampton? Again, a lot of people were maybe talking about retirement after the Josh Warrington loss. I mean, I think people are still far too quick to wave the retirement flag. That would have been his 2nd defeat. And it wasn't like he got put on his ass, right, was it? So, far too quick. I think there's another run in there. And I think it'll be good to see if he can get the Jamel Herring fight. And if not, then there are still so many good fighters at 130 for him to fight. I mean, Leo Santa Cruz should be the one that he's aiming for. That trilogy, I think, needs to happen. But I think Leo Santa Cruz has already started speaking about people like Javonte Davis and Loma, or even Tevin Farmer maybe. So I don't know how possible that is, but I think there's still a good few fights left in Carl Frampton, but I guess we'll be closer to knowing if that's true or not come Saturday. What do you guys think? Let me know. Peace.